So today, I will be ranking every single one of these tanks, except for these two because I don't have them, but I'll be ranking every single one of these tanks that I have, and I'll only be using one of each variant. So, the lowest on this list I have the Sherman and the other one, the Calliope, not sure how to say it, and I'll try and get a kill in every single one of these tanks. I do see an Independence or something over there. There's an ATV going there too. I found the ATV person, and that was not enough. Let's see, is this gonna be low enough? Nope. Yup, that was enough, and that's the kill with my least favorite tank. This is just a tier list basically, but I'll be getting a kill with every single one of these vehicles too. Next, in second to worst, I have the PLO-1, and that's because this tank, it's supposed to be really good, but then in War Tycoon it's just bad. So now I'm gonna try and get a kill in it. Never mind on that F-16, I see a Humvee right here, and I missed that cannon, but I did still get a kill. So that's the kill for my second to worst slash least favorite tank in this game. After the PLO-1, my third least favorite, and I would say this is one of the worst tanks in this game, and that is gonna be the Weasel. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get a kill with this. This could take a little bit. Never mind, the Weasel might not be as bad as I thought, as it's doing 40 damage per hit to base shield. That's pretty good. I see a Raider X right here, so I'm gonna see if I could get a kill with this. And yup, I managed to kill the Raider X, giving me the kill with the Weasel. Surprisingly first try, I didn't have to respawn a single time. Next, after the Weasel, I have the LOSAT, because this vehicle it relies on its wire-guided missiles, and a lot of tanks have APS, so it can, like, some of the missiles can get countered, and that will give the tanks just enough time to kill you first. So this really only works on tanks that don't have APS, like that Bradley over there. And it's already shooting at me. And that actually worked. Just spamming the missiles and the main gun surprisingly worked. I did go to 5% damage, but that's fine as I still got the kill. How funny, I just killed a Bradley, but this isn't the same Bradley, this is the worse Bradley, and this is my next vehicle on the list. I see a P-51 right there, so I'm just gonna spam the missiles and hope it gets... Spamming missiles seems to have worked, and that's the kill with the Bradley linebacker. Next, on this list, I have the ADATS or ADATS, not sure how to say it, but I put this here because this is an anti-air tank, but in the game, there's better anti-air options, so that's why it's so low on the list. I see a Barracuda has the oil barrel, so maybe I could go over here and try and get the kill. That was enough, as the Barracuda seems to be previously damaged, so I could get a kill. I just got shot from somewhere over here, but I'm not 100% sure where. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go on to my next tank. Next on this list, I'm gonna have the E100, and I'm starting to get towards the middle of the list, because this tank, it's pretty good with its damage, but then it's slow and has a bad turret turning speed, not sure how to say that. So that's why I put it not too low, but then not too high. I used to really hate this tank, but I guess times have changed. Someone is just spawning a Su-57, so I'm gonna go in and kill it, and that was my kill for the E100. After the E100, I'm gonna have the Buratino, because this is just an okay artillery tank. There are better options like the K9, but this is just gonna be there because it's just an okay tank, but then it was a Mythic Limited. The person that I killed earlier in the Barracuda just got their oil barrel back. And now I killed them with the Buratino, so that's going to be the kill with it. And now I'm going to move on to the next tank. Next, after the Buratino, I'm going to have the Challenger 2 Black Knight. And that's just because it has a lot of APS. So you're going to have a high chance of surviving if you use this tank. Here's what I mean, 5 APS. I'm pretty sure that's the highest that's in any tank in this game. I just hit a TO55. And now I also see a KF51. So now I gotta stay away from the TO55 and try and get some more shots on it. I know it doesn't have a good cannon. So, okay, it just missed a shot. I hit another one. It missed its fire. And there we go, that's the kill with the Challenger 2 Black Knight. I wouldn't be much affected anyway by that KF51 because it has 4 drones and I have 5 APS. So even if I was with the KF51, I would have been fine. Next, after the Challenger 2 Black Knight, I have the M1A2 Sep Tusk 2. Because this tank is really good. It has a main cannon, machine gun, and has a grenade launcher. So it is less survivable than the Challenger 2 because it doesn't have as much APS. But then it is only one difference, so it doesn't really matter that much. You would still be able to counter all of them from like a KF51 drone or something, but it does have grenade launchers too. So I think that's why it puts it above the Challenger 2 Black Knight. I see a P51 and these cannons, well, these aren't the cannons, these are the machine guns, but they are really good. Is that an F-35? That's one of the F-35s. And the P-51 is attacking me. I did miss my... Wait, could I use grenade launcher? Yup, the grenade launcher worked. So I did miss my cannon and some of the machine guns, but I did manage to kill it with the grenade launcher in time. Not sure why it's still giving a kill, like, the damage that's done to the plane after the plane's been dead. Next, I'm gonna put the BMPT Terminator because if you know how to use it, this thing is really overpowered. Now I have to wait for the parts. I just saw a Lavat outside of my base, so this is the perfect example on how I can use the BMPT. And there, in seconds it got shredded and killed, and I lost no health. There, in seconds this got shredded, and I lost no health. I'm still at 100. Okay, there is a Bradley right there, so I might be a little bit cooked. Never mind, I still even killed a Bradley. So yeah, that's why I think this tank is really good, and that's why I'm putting it decently high on the list. Next, I'm going to use the K9 Thunder SPG, which could be one of the best artillery vehicles in the game, if not the best one. So I just encountered a TO-55, and that was still not enough. There we go. I managed to hit it with all of my shells, and then the machine gun was barely enough to kill it, but it still worked. So that's the kill with the K9 Thunder. Next, after the K9 Thunder, I'm gonna put the KF51 Panther, because this is basically the Abrams X, but the free version. And I already see something over here, so I'm just gonna hit it with all of these. And there, I killed it pretty fast because I hit it with the drones. I think I missed the cannon shell, but then the machine gun's strong and it just finished it off. Next, after this tank is going to be the TO-55, because if you know how to use it correctly, if you use the fire correctly, this tank can be really overpowered. Like, look at how fast it's just shredding the base shield. Combine it with the main gun, and you just have the base shield gone in seconds. I saw someone just spawned a Humvee, so if they don't move out, I think I could do if I don't get killed by an F-22. That wasn't even an F-22. That was the F-35I. Okay, so I'm apparently damaging the person with the fire. Okay, anyways, I just need the base shield to go away. Okay, there we go. Now I could do it. For some reason, now it's showing hit markers for the fire, too. I don't remember that being a thing. There, I got a kill through the garage shield thing. And now I'm about to get killed by another one. Never mind, I actually killed it through the tank. Okay, that was pretty cool. I killed the other TO-55 through the tank. So that's a double kill for my TO-55. And there's 2 Shermans here. This tank is actually really overpowered. It could kill people through other tanks. That's what I was talking about. That if you know how to use this tank correctly, it's really OP. Next is going to be the T-72 Moderna, because this tank has a good cannon combined with a very good machine gun and a wire-guided missile, so this combo makes it a really good tank. So that's why it's so high on the list. I do see another tank somewhere over here, so if it doesn't have APS, it'll be really fast to kill it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the TO-55, so I'll have to be careful and keep my distance. Yup. I'm gonna try and hit it with the wire-guided first, and then cannon shell. Okay, I missed, but that's fine. I hit it. And now I just gotta be careful. There we go. I managed to stay away from the fire mostly. I did get hit by a shell or two, but I still killed the person. And I'm pretty sure this is the person I've been killing multiple times. Next, right after the T-72M, will be the BMPT, because this is just the T-72M, but with more mobility as it can float. And there, I see the person spawned another TO-55, so this shouldn't be too hard. I just gotta be careful of its flamethrower, and yup, I think now I'm fried. Okay, never mind. I don't know how I got that, but I somehow managed to kill it. 3% tank, I'm on low health, and I still killed it. That was pretty surprising, but I still got the kill. I think what saved me was the wire-guided missile, because it's really overpowered, along with the good machine gun. And now for the last tank on this list, the best tank in this whole game has to be the Leopard 2ARC. The reason why this tank is so good is because it has a 140mm cannon, it has a really good autocannon, and it has a wire-guided missile, which all of those do high damage, making this tank one of the best in the game. And it has APS so it can protect itself. I'm actually gonna go past this base this time because I've killed him quite a bit. So maybe I should see if I could find anyone else I could kill. I've entered this person's base and I see someone right there. So once they leave the door, I could try and kill them. Or any of these, I could just try and shoot them like that. There, I just saw them on the 3rd floor. Maybe they're gonna go up to the 4th. And yeah, they seem to have gotten another weapon, and they went up there, but I was fast enough and I was able to down him. And that's the kill with the Leopard 2ARC, which was the final tank, and that's gonna be all. Thanks for watching, and bye.